Hi, welcome to Chapter 2, Section 7. This is on greatest common factor. We've just learned what prime factors were. Now we need to work with them to have them help us with our fractions. You've done this before, but you did it the really super long, irritating way. The long way to find the greatest common factor of 24 and 36, you had to write out all the factors and then you'd circle all the ones they had in common. You remember doing this? I used to do this and I'd always forget one and then I'd get it wrong and I'd hate that. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Now, you can use factor trees and you can't forget anything. It's really cool and it's really easy. So check this out. If I'm going to find the greatest common factor, the biggest factor that they have in common using factor trees. So here, we're going to make a factor tree. This is 6 times 4, which is 2 times 3, and 2 times 2. This is 6 times 6, which is 2 times 3, and 2 times 3. Now, what I want to find all the factors they have in common. So, in common, here's a 2, and here's a 3, and here's a 2. There's a 2, and a 3, and a 2. Now they don't have anything else in common, so we're done. What's 2 times 3 times 2? That's 6 times 2, that's 12. Ta-da! Look how easy that was. Wow. I love this. Love it, love it. So, give it a try. Tell me the greatest common factor of 60 and 45. Make me a factor tree and then circle the ones that they have in common. See if that works for you, okay? Push pause, come back when you're done. All right, 60 is 6 times 10, which is 2 times 3 and 2 times 5. 45 is 9 times 5, and that's 3 times 3. So, here I've got a 3 and a 5 and nothing else. So our greatest common factor is 15. How'd you do? I love this because I get to play with math. I think that's fun. All right. Now, we're going to try it with 3. If you have to find the greatest common factor of more than 2 numbers, how does that work? Well, let's work it out, shall we? Okay, 132. I know that it's even, so I know that 2 comes out of it. I just don't know how many times. Hang on. 6 is 12, 12. 2 goes into 132. 2 goes into 12 6 times. 2 6 is 12. That's 1. You bring down the 2. Really? 2 times 66. Okay. That's 3 times, excuse me, it's 6 times 11. That's much easier. 2 times 3. All right. 96 is 8 times 12? Yes, 8 times 12. This is 3 times 4, which is 2 times 2. This is 2 times 4, which is 2 times 2. And 60 is 6 times 10, and this is 2 times 3, and this is 2 times 5. Okay. So, I need the numbers that they all have in common. So, they all have a 2. I circle them, I write it down. They all have a 3. Circle them, write it down. They don't have an 11. I got another 2 here. 2, and 2, and 2. And that's all the factors of this. So I'm not going to have any more that they have in common because this, well, and this just has 2's left and this has a 5 left. So our greatest common factor is going to be 12. Okay? Has to go all the way across the board for that. What does this look like in a word problem? Jaxie is making favor bags for a party. You know how you go to a birthday party and they give you a little bag and it's got all those cute little prizes in them? Yeah? Okay, those are favor bags. Jaxie's a girl. She has 50 confetti eggs and 30 noise blowers. What is the greatest number of bags she can make using all of it? So, it doesn't matter how many bags she has, she wants to have the same number of things in each bag. Those are factors. So, what's the greatest number of bags she can put together? Does that make sense? Push pause, come back when you're done. Okay, so I got a 50 and I got a 30. 30 is 3 times 10, which is 2 times 5. 50 is 5 times 10, which is 2 times 5. So, I got a 2 in common, I got a 5 in common, and then a 3 and a 5. So, Jaxie can make 10 bags with 5 confetti eggs and 3 noise blowers in each. Okay? That's what word problems look like in the greatest common factor land. Alright, here's your stuff. You're going to find the greatest common factor using factor trees. You have 7 problems, and you're making trees and you're circling numbers and you're coming up with your GCF. So please, start by everything that's easy, a hazard sign, and questions if there's anything that you don't get, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.